Is Azurius in a good mood?
After what was happened, Azurius seems to be very much in a satisfied mood, as if he's achieved something which he's long dreamed for.
You can also, don't forget to at least throw in a question about the Duke or something, if you...
Well, of course. Yeah. If I was to questioning down there, of course, you can guess some things that be going on.
Sure.
Would he mentioned anything about the Duke?
Could you roll an intimidate check?
I can roll an intimidate check. Do I get any bonuses that he's being tortured?
Oh yeah, but I'll take care of that. I have healths.
I have healths.
You bring a good point.
You have the power.
I have the houses.
I have at least a plus 16 bonus. That's not too bad.
Not too bad.
Sure. You will learn a few things from talking to this cardinal. You will learn that currently he sort of seems to be thinking about things that's scaring him, and the first that comes to mind in this unappealing situation is apparently the High Inquisitor of Mithra, Lord Solomon Tyrath, who has been charged with the current defense of the Castle Metherin, the old palace, while the king is away. The cardinal seems to basically appeal to that. If he says anything, this guy will do things to him that Azurius cannot even imagine. He
Guys,
seems to be more afraid of Lord Tyrath than of any of you and anything you could possibly do.
there is a spoiler in the chat.
And don't look at the chat.
Not a real spoiler.
So,
From Grimmeth, by the way.
Yeah. Good job, Grimmeth, derating everything again.
so beyond that,
Yeah.
you also learned that last time this guy was in the capital, it was to have a meeting with Macadian and the clergy sort of councillors, where Macadian was introducing the councillors to a living flame called Brigid. She was apparently called the Queen the Queen of Fire beneath the mountains, and is apparently a god to the Iranian. Apparently, Macadian has been in the works of allying with these ancient peoples to unite them all under the crown of Talengard and gaining a large amount of reinforcements for his troops. Huge amount of reinforcements. Basically gaining the Caer Briar in one fell swoop. Beyond that, you learn that King Macadian has actually quite a few generals with him. But he has his most trusted general, his second in command, who usually leads the army, another brilliant general called Vestimus Barca.
Oh, Barca.
The cardinal speaks very highly of him and says he's a very pious man who has shown that people from all backgrounds can rise to the most grand servants of Mithra.
Bah. Barkans.
We also learn that the cardinal frowned upon some things the king does, such as working with wizards to create defenses to protect the Adarium, the royal palace, including having constructs brought in, even some made, or one at least, he has seen, made fully of mithril.
Wow.
Many more of such defenders.
Mithril golem.
Beyond that, he will really scream that he knows nothing of the Duke, and that the only one who might know something would be Polyderus the Seer.
Oh. Who is the
And he
seer?
will say
then?
that you should go and talk to him if you are not already in league with him.
Where is Polyderus the seer?
Why, he's in his tower.
Oh.
Oh, well, that was easy.
Is the tower
More
next to the...
the Duke cannot say. Or more this guy cannot say. The
Is this
cardinal.
the tower?
What?
Over here next to the palace?
Oh,
The huge
okay.
dot. Well, where he
We
didn't
could
know.
track down a tower.
Oh, yeah, sure, if it's the tower.
Azorius doesn't really know where it would be. He might have heard the name before, but
That's fine.
So, do we... Wait, what? The
Is
tower
there-
shouldn't be too hard to find, right?
oh,
know-
there are a few of them.
You know,
That's
maybe it's not
beautiful.
even in this town, this tower, but sure, not far. Anyway,
I mean, Azorius will especially emphasize the fact that competition.
well, maybe
Queen of Fire beneath the mountain.
does Azorius know where this tower is? He used to
No,
live here.
No, I don't.
God
No.
damn it, Azorius!
You know, it's been 11 years since I've been here.
No excuse.
13 years since I've lived here.
No excuse.
Regardless of that, the second day, will you be spending time searching for information?
Yes, but Cash would at a time where she can find Zacharias alone, ask a question, for at least for some help.
Sure, we can do that this sort of the evening when Halthas and Azorius retire.
Oh,
A lot of cuddling screams are heard quickly after.
Zacharias will probably be in his room. The door is locked and warded.
great. She'll knock.
It'll be a few minutes when nothing happens, and then the door will creak open a bit, and Zacharias will stare at her. Yes,
Always a warm welcome.
I am busy, Lady Cash.
You always are, but I still need you. Don't worry, not in a dirty way. Yet. I need a favor of you.
Speak.
Can you do this with me? Do this for me without anyone has to know?
Quirks an eyebrow. Perhaps I am in the middle of something, Lady Cash. Something
You're
quite
all-
important.
You're always in the middle of something, Zacharias. I need you to scry trick.
Fine.
Thank you.
Zacharias will scry trick.
Sure. He appears to currently be on a boat.
Report!
He'll sort of look about, confused for a second, and sort of say, "My lord," in sort of a questioning tone.
Yes, trick, it is I, Zacharias. Now report.
That's very well. I am currently on a ship sailing towards Davrin, where I've heard rumors that the Firex is holed up.
That is true. The Fire Axe is here as well as the Lords.
Yes. Then soon Grumblejack and Raiju should arrive. They have left ahead of me. I was unable to follow them quickly.
I understand. Lady Cash misses you, I think.
He grins.
Don't keep
What an honor.
don't keep her waiting. Anything else?
She gives Zacharias a look that
Looks around.
says, "Oh,
We have not seen many others. There are a few. I do not know much of Isabel or the rest. I was with Grumblejack and Halthus. Not Halthus. Raichu
right you."
for this time, my lord.
Understood. I'm sure the others can take care of themselves. Isabel, particularly, is vicious enough.
Yes. I should be within a week. Arrived.
Very good. Zachariah glances over to Cash.
Thank you.
That is all, Trick.
He sort of nods and sort of looks a little sort of not really sure if he should continue doing what he's doing or if Sakurai is still looking.
Zacharias will break the scrying.
What is he doing?
He was looking at a map.
Okay. Well, you can never know. Okay, anyway, Cash will nod to Zacharias and say thank you and walk away.
By all means. Zacharias will close the door behind her.
Locking it.
Yeah, you would hear the word, locks and stuff going up.
She knows she likes it. He's a little peculiar. He likes his privacy.
He sure does.
So this night we've got someone locked in privacy. We've got someone locked in the basement where your blood-curdling screams.
You're all a little peculiar, so.
Cash is the only one who is normal.
Yeah, we have
Let's
the
return to my
vampire.
alchemical lab with my tumor familiar.
and of course, analyzing samples of pus.
In
yeah,
my
she has to
bent
analyze
over
that.
gait because I have this huge leather wings on my back.
Yeah,
Jealous?
none of us are exactly normal.
I hear someone's jealous. Anyway, she will take a look at that disgusting stuff.
As she looks at the eyes, it seems to have turned into a thin, barely visible mist in the vial.
That's interesting. Would she know anything about that?
She tried. She doesn't really know anything about it.
It's just mist.
Looks like it. Looks like air.
You can conduct tests.
Well, if she opens it, it will just...
Try boiling it. Evaporating you. Everything. You're a scientist.
She will walk to Asorius and Halfis.
Sorry, yes, they're currently busy. Most likely a locked door.
Yes.
She'll knock. She's not a stranger to knocking.
You most likely will not hear her knock.
No.
She will lockpick the door.
All right.
Well,
I doubt it's a very good lock.
you'll eventually get through anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to go downstairs to wherever I've gotten stored.
Well, I didn't know there was a downstairs, but okay.
I'm assuming like basement area.
Oh yeah.
Let's go downstairs.
You'll probably see then around the corner me and Halfus next to the cardinal, strapped to a wall by chains, hanging cuts, bruises, scorns, the Asmodean symbol carved into his chest. Blood dripping everywhere. His life barely hanging on but being preserved by the power of hell itself to torture him once more.
She will sneak up on Asorius and say, "You always liked it rough, didn't you?"
Azurus will turn to you, giving you hell's gaze. Lady Cash, what are you doing down here?
I missed you. I need help.
Help?
Is that the guy we found in the cathedral? I took tests from him, but everything I got from his has turned into mist. And she shows Halfis and Asorius I don't know what it's called in English.
Vials?
Yeah.
What exactly do you want? Would you like me to help you with this later? Or are you looking for something specific?
Whatever you can do. I need help probably from both of you since we're all fellow scientists here.
I will. Very well. Tomorrow evening then I will come and help you with your experimentations.
But if you, Halfis, want to join the family?
He sort of frowned and says, "That sounds, my lady, rather yucky."
If you'd rather help us after tonight, you may do as you wish with what's left of him. Pointing to the map.
Then let us leave a little bit for later. Certainly, my lord. As he gets sort of very, very happy at the prospect.
Cash looks with the raised eyebrow. That's yucky for you. Oh,
Yes, disease.
Each to their own. Now, Cash.
I had a lot back at the Temple of High Pestilence. Smiles.
yeah, I could see how that's yucky. Then again,
Cash, if you wouldn't mind now, I have some business to attend to, though I promise I will help you tomorrow.
Cash gives a dirty smile and, oh, you don't have to be shy. But she walks away anyway.
Cash feels as she's walking like back up the stairs, like intense heat behind her where a wall of fire is now blocked the way down.
We used to be so close.
You know, we have got a lab date tomorrow.
That's true. Well, she has that to look forward to.
Anyway, now you've given everyone witness to what might happen down there.
But she isn't. She's not a tall. What's it called?
You're not going to talk about it, but now the players and of course the video/chat know what's going to happen down there.
Yeah, well, that's fine. But
Some of the things you don't know all of it.
Well, yeah, but in game, she's not going to tell anyone.
Of course.
She never tells anyone anything. Anyway, that's it. Cash is done with her playing. It looks to be in a better mood for some reason.
Sure. So the next day, if no one has anything else to interject, will you be spending time searching for information?
I guess so.
We might as well. Is there any disadvantage to doing so? I guess wasting time is one.
Well, you get information.
Potentially wasting time, yeah.
Would you like to ask? Is there anything which we need to want to know about, or just going to look for rumors?
I mean, we need to look information for this seer guy.
Mm-hmm.
What information you will get is basically random. These bugbears are not particularly attentive. Who knows, you might meet someone who knows something about that.
Maybe. Let's ask around.
Sure. Now, whose turn is it to roll the diplomacy?
I mean, I'm the one who rolled it last time.
Go ahead then. Let's see if you can get anything out of it.
I'm just going to double check, because I think I fixed my modifier this time on the skill check. Double check before I roll it properly. Diplomacy, take 10. Yes. Is it? Yes.
And make a proper roll. 46, of course.
Is that 20 again? That's another 20.
Alright. Now roll a d20.
This is Azura's domain. You do not mess with him here. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. 12.
And plus, walls of fire are quite good at making people speak.
Sirius talks to some people and asking for some things about where maybe you could find one. One of them does say that I've heard there's a diamond shop in Golden Hall. No one's looted yet. It's got some sort of magical invisible curse thing on it. Sort of frowns. Clearly not really understanding what that means.
Azura's hand waves.
Many riches, but no one can find it.
Azura's hand waves. That's simple enough. Is anything else we should know about places that have been looted and haven't?
The church is full of angels, I hear.
We've emptied that already.
He sort of shrugs.
Fine. Be gone with you.
He shrugs and sort of sits down on the ground.
Well, if you feel like raiding a diamond shop.
Well, Diamond is the girl's best friend, so let's go.
Might as well.
To the diamond shop.
Marcus, we're going to the diamond shop and you have nothing to say.
Okay.
Though I will say, Jake, I rolled another natural 20 on my diplomacy.
Hooray.
Oh, let's go.
So, a magical diamond shop.
Sounds like excitement.
It sounds like somewhere Zacharias would like to be.
You know,
Magic diamonds?
we'll see. These bugbears haven't really supplied us with good information so far.
That is certainly true.
I incline to disbelieve anything they say to us at this point. Sure, let's go and dig around in the Golden Hall district.
You know, Azurius is in a good enough mood where he's willing to listen to a bit of rumor.
Sure. You go to Golden Hall.
It's an oddly shaped house. Fire!
Could you roll perception checks?
Perception checks. Very well.
I most certainly can.
This is where Zacharias nukes us all.
Hey, I almost showed him up.
Not yet.
One day there will be a day when Marcus rolls better than Zacharias on perception.
You don't notice anything interesting going on there. However, could one of you roll a d20?
Sure.
I'm Zacharias.
I'll do it. Your vote means nothing to me.
All right. Yeah. You don't notice anything interesting there.
A
The
wasted
loot,
day.
though. If you would each roll a d20. What is the lowest?
Me on 7.
7,
Sirius finds nothing of real value.
8.
What is the next?
Sheep on 8.
Kyron finds nothing of real value.
Jake with 13.
Alright. Could you roll 1d3? Marcus manages to find 2 still living, free walking around cows. They could probably be
Yay.
traded to the bugbears for about 10 gold each.
Nice.
We keep the cows. Insane.
I was hoping you would say peasants
You know?
that were just living in the days.
Go
The next
sheep.
one?
Sheep, I'm going to cook you dinner tonight with those.
The next one is Jonas with 15.
Alright, could you roll a d4?
Is that how many cows I'm gonna find?
Sheep, would you like me to cook those cows for dinner?
Ostriches?
Yes.
Finally!
You find 40 golds worth of copper in
Wow.
household. Sort of in pans and whatnot.
Yeah.
Look, Zacharias looting pans from a kitchen.
Then
Yes!
He can certainly just leave it.
I mean, I am certainly of a mind to be like,
This area is pretty picked through.
We need something to cook the cows
Certainly the
with.
bugbears also expected there to be lots of riches here, but we found some. It looks like these have been looted before, but someone dropped them in favor of carrying something else.
cat cops on 17.
17. Could you roll 1d6?
How many
Okay,
pans
well-
do I find? 1.
hooray!
You get 20 golds worth of coinage as you dig around different piles of ashes.
Walnuts.
So I'd just like to point out
What?
here that we went from assaulting like the best defended area in the whole of this entire land and attacking phoenixes and cathedrals to looting pans and cows.
It's certainly a change of pace.
I actually kind of like the change.
You know, if we see that bugbear again, I'm gonna disintegrate him. Because this was the...
They all look the same.
yeah, exactly. They all look the same to me. You there!
There is not an unlooted diamond shop.
And with, well, not one you find.
Yeah.
And with that, we go to day 3.
Well, of course, me and Cash will now have our date of trying chemicals.
Oh yeah.
What do you want to
chemical
try?
date.
So, you know,
Different things? Experiment check?
yeah, doing experimentation. You know, how does it react to positive energy?
Let's
How
see
does
an
it react-
alchemy check.
How does it react to positive energy? How does it react to fire? Yep, I can do this. Just give me a second.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to be aiding you on this. So, of course, you can do an alchemy check as well. I mean, aiding you on this, because you should be the best at alchemy in theory. Yes. So I'm going to aid you on that for plus 2, and we're going to work together, yeah. I'm going to try positive energy.
It seems to react dynamically to what you push it towards, making itself resistant to whatever you're attacking it with. Basically, if you heat it up, it seems to remain in gas form and simply spread out, filling the tube more. If you freeze it down, it sort of reacts still, but moving slightly slower. It really seems impervious to anything you do to it.
Does it seem to be attracted to anything in particular? Like if I just like spark a bit of positive energy in there, does it...
Currently, it just sort of seems to be floating around there in its gas form.
So, how many cows did we find?
We found
2.
2.
Okay, so one of those we'll cook for Karen's dinner.
Yeah, and the other one is gonna have some of this.
Yes, the other one we're going to try some experimentation on it, keeping it in an enclosed area and try releasing this on the cow.
On the cow?
We're gonna make the cow sniff it. Let's go.
You're gonna kill off like the whole horde here. There's not gonna be
Right.
anything left when the
You know, we're keeping it in a locked room.
Well,
You pour it on the cow, and the cow doesn't really do anything about that.
Too bad.
peculiar.
It's just kind of hanging out, being a cow.
What about
Clearly a
the-
very stressed cow.
Shut up, cow.
Give
Cool
it
deal.
give it something
Stop
to
being
chew.
such a smart ass.
But, I mean, it's a cow, and it doesn't really seem to be bothered by whatever you did.
So, we can't see that air or that smoke thing anymore. That's just
Pour it out and sort of disappears around it.
Create some minor cut marks and wounds on the cow, just allow infection.
You want to cut the cow? All right, you can
That's messed up.
lacerate the cow,
We're not going to completely destroy it. We're just going to put some marks in it. That, there's a chance of getting
bleed
infected.
and
You know,
moo very loudly.
I think if it wanted to go into the cow, I think it would go through the mouth or the nose or the eyes, or just through the skin.
Not very much enjoying the whole laceration part for it.
And
Personally.
once this is done, I think Lady Cash,
Very unhappy cow.
we have some results down. We can leave our subject locked in a room for a while.
Sure.
Oh, just leave it in there.
If anything's changed by tonight, keep the room locked. By the way,
No, just leave the cow in there with that ghastly form thing.
Will you, for day 3, be gathering information? Or stumble about? I think we can say that you probably passed the diplomacy test.
You probably do that, yeah.
These guys are not particularly difficult to.
you don't want me to roll another natural 20 on you?
I'll this time I'll touch them with the glowy glove to mark him so we can find him later if he feeds us bad information.
So did that guy who we sent to find that other bugbear guy, what was he called? S something?
The guy
contact
who
number?
apparently
It was a troll named
you
Snack
never saw them again.
Exactly.
Okay, that was what I expected. So good.
Very
They
well,
just
though.
left.
Of course, if we asked around at the actual base we have, the town hall, does a name come up?
What do you ask about?
Specifically about this troll.
Oh, snack rot. He who eats rot. Yes. You heard him. He's a rather vicious one. A clanless troll, but quite a powerful. He's quite a powerful sort of mercenary type. Many people seem to fear him.
Does anyone know a location?
Nobody's really keeping track of anybody.
Well, then
He's
I guess
about
we should.
somewhere, doing whatever he wants.
If I was a troll, where would I be?
Eating people.
Under bridge.
On the... Yes.
Kyrie know a lot about trolls.
On online forums.
Yeah, and making poor rhymes.
You know, we could just ask Fire Axe.
applying to online college.
Fireaxe wouldn't know where he is either. He's not really keeping that much track of his troops.
Oh no, he's spending time with the important people in this thing.
If it becomes urgent, we can certainly find him using magic. But for now, I'm inclined to think that it's just a rumor and nothing else. It's just, you know, it's as true as this invisible magical diamond shop that didn't exist, but maybe did. Maybe it flies too. Maybe they forgot to mention that.
Yeah.
So let's see that D20 roll then.
What, the D20 rolls from each of us, or the D20 roll for the
For the
Sort
room,
of
Gathering information.
For the
Who
rumor
wants to
mill.
do it?
Sheep is doing something.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay. DDS maybe doing something.
I don't know. I did yesterday, so.
All I need is a D20 roll, people.
Come on.
No,
I'll do it.
I can't do it.
Oh, we have two.
The pressure is too much.
whichever one the DM sees first.
Ah,
That's
I
16.
saw a 17.
okay.
I saw
17.
16.
Don't
You
worry,
have
the
16
DM.
if you rather want that.
No,
I don't
17.
care.
You know, well, maybe, you know, is the 16 better? Is that what's saying, Malachi?
What do you want, the 16 or the 17?
Are you
I'm not
saying that
which one is
we?
better?
I mean,
The
would
17.
you maybe suggest that the 16 is better?
What's your decision?
That's the 17.
17.
Fine. All right. You hear some bugbears telling you that really you should not be looking for anyone in here. This is a trap. They caught us. We're within this city just digging about in this mud. There's nothing to find here. And the Duke must be planning something somewhere. He's sneaky, I heard. You should be on your guard. They know where we are and they know how to take us out. I hear that many are being killed while they're asleep. They're in the sewers, I tell you. He looks, frowns, scratches his friend.
All right, this is
Yeah,
that's enough. This is enough.
Dude, oh, that
I'll destroy them all.
It's an ambush. He looks around.
Uh-huh.
Do you think checking the sewers is a viable option, though?
Escape-wise,
I will not go into the sewers.
Yeah, sure, but it's a freaking bugbear that's scratching his friend.
So
Yeah,
it's
bugbears-
still a good hiding place in the form of a sewer.
Bugbears do
Yeah.
that anyway.
Yeah, but the fact is we're asking a bugbear for help that is not
So,
Fire Axe.
Where will you go today?
Well, how about we try our luck outside of town?
What quarter will you go to?
Let's go. I'll say.
There's a residential district. You go to the merchant's quarter, see if there's any gold left there.
Probably not.
Let's. I'll say.
There's
Let's.
still the docks.
Let's. There is still
May
the
or may
dogs.
not be interesting.
I mean, we could look at the dock.
How
Yeah.
about? How?
We should check out the sewers eventually, though.
Really? Is Marcus gonna go down in the
Should we
sewers?
just check out the sewers randomly? I mean, if I was a duke, I would totally go to the sewers. Because I'm weird like that, I suppose. But you know,
Yeah, but
It is a hiding spot.
no,
Your enemy wouldn't want to search the sewers.
let's go to the sewers then.
Want to randomly walk about the sewers?
Jonas, are you trying to speak? Is that what you're trying?
Yeah, I'm trying to talk.
Which
Yeah.
which area of the city
Hello?
sewers do you want